Alright guys, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to what hopefully is going to be the last chapter in this run-through of the island. Where I want to say we're pretty close to ending it. But I don't know for sure. We unfortunately won't get chapter 3 till probably about another week and a half, I think. Because of whenever the next DLC comes out. It's actually, let's look that up here real quick. DLC. There it is. Season Pass 2, June 25th. So we're about 10 days away from that. So not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday. And that should give us chapter 3, I'd assume. Something tells me there's going to be about 6 chapters, 5 or 6, with every DLC. So this would be DLC Pack 2, Chapter 3.
Didn't we just see this matchup? That was a 6-person tag. This is a tornado tag. Clearly different. Besides, I have it on good authority that the tribal chief asked to see a version of this match run back.
There's been nothing said about
the pin early.
The new on the celebrity guest.
Oh, breaking up the pin. Ouch.
The celebrity guest star or whatever.
She's out
from
of it, guys.
DLC Pack 1. They have yet to.
Looks like they do not want them inside.
I think at one point they did reveal the names of the 3 NBA players. And if I remember right, I remember seeing something.
About to flying.
A vendor from my faction.
I can't believe what we just saw.
Tyrese Halliburton.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Shaq, and then somebody else.
Quite the showmanship. Looks like Beth is wavering a bit now.
Shaq makes sense because of his past with WWE. And that Big Show match that they never ended up moving forward with. They teased it, but they've never done it.
She just avoided some serious damage. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor.
And of course, they never will do it because Big Show is no longer with
that in a hurry.
WWE. He's sitting at home.
Sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the
hanging
fan
out with the Costco guys on AEW.
Shoulders down. This could be it. This was all but over. A kick out before 3. Somehow, some way. Staying in this one. Strong right forearm.
Placing him in the corner.
And he turned it around. Big boot. Sliding German. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. WWE Universe wants tables.
What's my other signature?
Well, they got tables. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Ooh, right to the throat. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match. What a barrage of stomps. You have to imagine the state on the top. Oh, that'll rock you. And does not get it. Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
And she re-enters the ring.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Come on.
Double axe handle smash. Boom.
Work a little bit.
This is all going to come down to who wants it more. And right now, that's pretty much impossible
Not very
to
well.
tell. This is really any superstar's game, and you have to be impressed by the fight they're showing.
Come on, I should have to do everything.
Double underhook.
Tiger bomb.
This could do it. Stops the ref count before 2.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Oh, terrible landing. Well, that's one way to seize control of the match. Change the location to the ringside area. Taking flight.
Body splash.
Oh, come on.
I don't care how
I
much
should have been able to count
Shoulders
that.
down. This might do it.
That's bullshit.
No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Perhaps looking for some kind of
That's
equalizer
why I
here.
checked this wasn't 2-on-1.
Settling on the
2-on-2.
kendo stick. No good can come from this. Let's slap her.
In attempt here.
And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to
on.
the winner just yet.
Motherfucker.
Wow, that is some impressive strength.
Goes under the rope. It could be over.
Come on, kick it, kick it, kick it. Kick it. Come on.
Wards off the pin at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Knee right to the face.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Knee right to the face. Boom, right to the face.
Muscles up their opponent. It'll spin into a Samoan driver. Feeling like it's over for George. Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Yes, I'm getting mad at you. Yeah, sorry this week has been kind of a bit weird when it comes to streams. Yesterday I just felt really tired, so I'm moving a stream, basically moving Saturday's stream to tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll run through the Mass Effect collection, starting with Mass Effect 1. Alright, so we haven't unlocked the Prime bottle yet, which I'm assuming we're going to get at some point. Because while I can use, because I'm guessing that there is something that is coming for that, but I don't know for sure. Right now we only have the one quest. Check your messages. I know what you need. What do I need? It's been too long since I have set up a round of matches for everyone on the island. Everyone has something to prove. To me, your path forward in this competition might not be what you think. I'll choose the opponents. I'll choose the stipulation. And as always, your tribal chief is not only in charge, he knows best. Beat Sammy George in an ambulance match. Alright, let's do this.
Well, the tribal
There
chief
is a
wants
couple
an
of things
ambulance match.
on
The
my
tribal
faction
chief
as well
gets
that I'm thinking,
an ambulance match.
If
The
we can
only
get the
question
island
is, who
done
will be
before
leaving in the ambulance?
9
Sammy
p.m.
George isn't looking in great shape, and the
we
bell
could
is only just
probably
wrong. Should she even be
go
in
and do
this
that.
match?
There's the Bailey
Well, Sammy
birthday
wouldn't be in
bash,
this match if she wasn't cleared to
which
compete.
has the
Neither would her
deluxe
opponent.
punches and
Stop
promos
worrying and just
as
let's watch
the
the best competitor win.
main
Oh, man.
award.
Stepping out of the ring here. I don't
And
know
then
what
there's
they're
also
looking for
the
here.
third
He's
four
got himself a shovel.
Cody
I think
Rhodes
he's going to
matches.
bury his opponent quite literally.
the one
vicious
with
running
Roman
knee
Reigns
lift.
in a Falls Count Anywhere match
Coming down hard with that shovel.
for the Ruby Cody
Boy, an
Rhodes
ambulance match is
that we're
uncharted
going to need for
water
the
for a
final
lot of
event,
superstars.
which I think is in
What can
a week.
these competitors expect?
I know
A
it's
week or 9
cliche,
days or
Cole, but
something like
expect
that.
the unexpected. The only way to win is to
Right
force
now
your
there hasn't
opponent
really
into the
been too
ambulance.
much
Come to
to
think
do
of it,
with
that's the
action.
only rule.
I've been
This is
doing
the
a lot
type
of
of matchup that
grinding,
will reward the creative and
following
crazy.
the
Face, meet, knee.
the quick grinding method for
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
what is it?
And evades the attack.
The one
This is
problem
what you
from,
do
I think,
when you're looking to
was
do
that
more
Vegas
than
or
win a
something?
match. You're looking to hurt someone. Mercilessly attacking over and over with no
That's the
remorse.
quickest way
This
I
kind of
found to
brutality is sickening.
to grind.
This has got way too
It's like
far.
30
We've
seconds a
got
match
this
and you
already.
This is beyond
571
personal now.
to
This is about putting the
600
competition out of action.
if you do it right.
Going outside.
Mostly I've been able
What's
to
he
do
got planned here?
571
Getting
doing
those
the
doors
exact same
open,
method.
thoughts of winning are
I've seen
popping
other
into this
people use.
combatant's head.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
And I've got over 100,000.
Just ejected from the ring.
And
He's
I'm
leaving the
saving
ring
up
now.
until
No
for
countouts to
the
worry about.
next week. Because this coming Friday is going to be when the new packs drop.
And she's making her way to the top
And we'll
rope
see
here.
if they stay the same price as
She's headed
Sinister
outside
and
now.
Punches and
I wonder
Promos,
what
or
her
if they're
game
going
plan
to be
is.
Launched
a
into the
different
ambulance.
price.
Look
I have
at
a
the
weird
struggle
feeling
just to shut
price-wise.
that first door.
The prices of the packs are going to
Surviving
go
the
up
shutting door and
depending on
escaping
what
the
is in the
ambulance.
packs,
And the match continues.
which I don't think is right. It should all just be uniform.
Just getting all twisted up.
And they've stopped giving out 20 boxes too,
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
which is fine. I mean, 20 boxes don't
Heading
really
to the top turnbuckle
don't really
now.
give you a whole hell of a lot anyway.
Up high. Oh,
Because
he
you could
timed
go
that
through
counter well.
3/4 of that box and not
Gets the
really
reversal.
get anything decent.
Up across the shoulders.
And I like that the odds are a lot better
That might
too.
have just been the deciding factor in this match.
with
Nothing's
the
decided
punches and
until
promos.
someone ends up in the back of that
The
ambulance and
odds
those doors
definitely
shut.
increased,
Boom!
but it's still you're getting like the superstar
Doing their
curds
best just
and
to shut that first door.
Halfway
duplicates
home
of the
now.
oddity curds and bronze and
Trying to
gold
close the
and
second door
silver
of the match.
Inches away from victory.
cosmetics that you don't necessarily need. Shit, I'm gonna have to
And
figure
they're
it
not
out,
ready to let this end just
signature
yet.
and finisher.
Still more fight to be had. Oh my God.
She's looking to go top rope here. Taking this match to the outside.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Hoisted up. Down.
And this is gonna drop her like a
Emergency personnel is ready. Stop them in and close that ambulance door.
We knew this was going to be brutal, but didn't imagine carnage like this.
Right. Trying to foot. Now just needs to get that
There.
second door closed. Inches away from ending this one.
There we go. Yeah, that's good.
The door is closed. This one's over.
This match was
MFP is like
everything it
something
was
that I grind
advertised
because I
to
don't really
be.
want to spend a whole lot of money anymore on packs. I'll see what I can do in like the next week of getting as much MFP as I can. That's like the deluxe 10 pack is like 285 MFP. And I'm like not even halfway there. We'll see. I'll keep grinding and see how much I can get before the new packs release. I have been getting into WWE Supercard I've been really starting to get into that. I mean, it's a typical pay-to-win, well, kind of sort of pay-to-win, long grind game, but it's probably the first card game I've played in a while where I think I'm going to end up sticking with it over time. Because I haven't touched trading card game Pocket in a while. And I haven't beaten, and I haven't played Marvel
This is
Snap.
supposed to be a six-person tag match, but it appears that Jody Garcia and Trent Shaw have let their teammate
I don't think I played that in
high and
about a
dry.
year now.
One person against three? That's insanity.
Watch out! All the way down to the floor.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
This is certainly an
Marvel
effective use of a
Snap was
foreign
kind of the
object.
same that I found with.
Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Well, the thing with Marvel Snap was like I took a pretty long break, and then it was just like I went back to it,
Swinging the elbow
and
to
it
halt the
was
offense.
more kind of the same way that I left it.
Love it or hate it, there's a certain
We
toughness
really
that's
had to
brought
spend
out
money
in
to
no DQ matches.
get the best cards.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test
kinda
just how
figured
much
out
a
super
superstar can
cards.
take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their
I
personality.
just unfortunately won't be able to get Jeff Cobb because I just don't have
And he
enough
gets sent
time.
back into the ring.
By the time I actually started it,
Big
was
kick.
too little of time,
And into the corner he goes.
He's able to counter
and I didn't feel like spending 200 hours in the ring.
Horikawa able to counter.
Huge boot.
Making his way to the top here.
Stalking his prey. Ready to strike.
Sky high.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Turns that away. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Stops that
The
offense from
super card
connecting.
I found is pretty fun.
Oh!
PvP isn't as annoying as what I thought it would.
Elbow right to the bread
I'm
basket
playing
for the
a lot of PvP, the PvP section.
Partner gets tagged in.
Oh! One step ahead there.
Hurricanrana.
Yeah, I just unlocked the best,
Thinking of going high
So-
risk here.
Rising up on spaghetti.
which I feel
legs.
is appropriate
This
since the
not
DLC is out
soaring.
in like
Well
10
placed
days.
punch. Ugly, but effective response. Ouch. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down. Power bomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
What's she looking for under the ring?
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Wicked clothesline.
Feeling like it's over for George.
Into the
Keeps his
cover.
team in this one.
Block the arm drag. Roll right into a pinning combination. Here's the pin. And a kick out at only one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Forearm club. Popped right in the face.
Wicked clothesline.
Feeling like it's over for George.
Got the cover. This might be
Makes
the
the
end.
cover.
I think Beth is
Raise the roof. He's got the
she just grabbed the kendo stick and like didn't even move at all. I'm just hoping the stream holds out. After the last couple of streams when we've disconnected. Kinda sucked, but we'll see. Hopefully it all holds out. Solo Sokoa would like a word. Roman sent a new message. What does he want now? One versus all.
I thought you could do it. Hell, I knew you. Wise man, he didn't believe in you, but I knew you could get it done. I've been there before. No help, one versus all. I made it. And I'm hoping you do too. Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
I'm gonna give you my greatest gift of them all. Guide them.
Yes, my tribal chief.
You know, I think I fucked up. Okay, so chapter 2 is done, and I think I fucked up because I turned creator mode off last night. And I think I need to turn it back on here. So I will BRB in just a moment. I just got to switch out so that there is no music playing. Alright everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I was debating on whether or not I actually wanted to do this video, but I feel like it needs to be done. The state of my faction in 2K is pathetic. I think I've mentioned it in live streams and other videos I've done, but this year the lack of, I don't know if it's attention to the mode, or so that is basically it for the island. It's been really weird. Yeah, that's it. I mean, fuck. That was pretty quick, honestly. Ooh, shit, I'm dropping frames. No, I'm not. Okay, it returned to 60 FPS. Oh, that's why. There, okay. Yeah, so that's the island, pretty much, for right now. Yeah, that's it. So there is no way that you can unlock the Prime bottle. Oh, shit. Or no, we unlocked it though. Never mind. Never mind. I think I did, right? P. Prime bottle mascot. Yeah, it's unlocked. Okay. Okay, so I think what we'll do, I will be right back in just a moment. I'm going to go grab a quick drink, and then I think we'll go into my faction, and we'll do the live events, and yeah, we'll finish that off. Finish it off strong. Alright everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I was debating on whether or not I actually wanted to do this video, but I feel like it needs to be done. The state of my faction in 2K is pathetic. I think I've mentioned it in live streams and other videos I've done, but this year the lack of, I don't know if it's attention to the mode or what, but it's been really weird. It's been basically like 2 months. No, came out in March, so it's about it's about 3, I'd say. 3 months now since the game released. And it has somehow progressively gotten worse. So I guess the first thing we'll start off is, since I'm on it right now, the live events. The difficulty of a lot of these live events have left players basically saying, that's it, I'm done. Like, a lot of these aren't as bad as what many would think. But for some of these, it's like impossible. Like, these are some of the like most difficult ones I've had an issue with. I haven't done any of this yet, which I probably will, because it's a fairly easy one and it doesn't have any kind of card requirement. These ones weren't too bad. I just finished this one, so I've unlocked the Sapphire Cody Rhodes. This was against a Diamond Kevin Owens, which wasn't bad. It was an Emerald against a Diamond. That's not bad. I know with the Cena stuff last month. Was it last month? No, last month was Rollins. It was April. Back in April. With the John Cena. John Cena breaks Sami Zayn. The Rey Mysterio one, I don't know if anybody had difficulty with, but I know the Cena breaks Zayn one, the ambulance match, was extremely difficult. I know it was for me, but it mostly was because I got away from the button mashing minigame and just went to the hold down the buttons. And I think I should have just stayed on the button mashing. And that would have probably gotten it done a lot quicker. And then, you know, the next match was a gold card against a pink diamond, and then it was an emerald against Galaxy Opal, where basically if either one hits their finisher, that the match is pretty well done. It was kind of pathetic and expecting a lot from players. It should not be that difficult to get cards. You know, it's just, I'm sorry, but people don't have, not everybody is, you know, your next makers. And I'm going to mention that probably a couple of times in this video. These ones here weren't too bad. These ones here were actually fairly easy and quick to run through. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this one, but for some reason it shows you that the reward is the Sapphire Cody Rhodes. It's not. This one will probably be a Sapphire against a Pink Diamond. And this one will probably be a Ruby against Galaxy Opal. But it's not like it's not too far off as far as the tiers. And I'm just guessing that this is Pink Diamond and this is the Galaxy because of what Kevin Owens was. I think because Nakamura was also an Amethyst, so it kind of makes sense to go Amethyst, Diamond, Pink Diamond, Galaxy Opal, same as with the John Cena ones. The Seth Rollins ones weren't as difficult as this, as the John Cena ones, and these ones aren't too bad either. This one might be a bit difficult because there's no HUD, there's no reversal prompts that'll show, and it's a cage match, and you're basically, you know, the damage is increased and you have no vitality shield, while he does 25% more damage with light attacks. So you know he's going to be spamming light attacks because he can do more damage. This one here shouldn't be too bad. This is a false count anywhere, so probably the strategy will be to use weapons. And you have unlimited finishers, which are great. Heavy attacks do 25% less damage. He starts with a signature, but it won't matter if he has unlimited finishers. And then, that takes us over now to the 3 main game modes outside of live events. World Tour got updated, but only 3 new states in the US. There's no Japan, there's no UK. There's nothing's been updated, and this is the replacement for Proving Grounds. At least with Proving Grounds, it gave you 4 or 5 chapters to start with to run through before they updated it. Faction Wars. Faction Wars is pretty much the same as last year. A lot of the returning factions, but they have not updated it yet. It is June 8th that this video is probably going to be recorded and uploaded. There's no updates, no new rotating cards, no new bosses. I've been really conservative with my tickets as well. I probably haven't been grinding as much as I should to. So we're gonna go through some live events. There are 2 mostly that we want to finish, which is the Bayley Birthday Bash and then the Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns one. That will give us the Ruby Cody Rhodes. Where are we here? Yeah, so this one here with the Ruby card gives us Basic Sinister, a Basic Superstar Series 2, and then the My Faction bonus. And then, of course, the Apex reward is the Punches and Promos Deluxe. And as you can see, I'm almost 120,000 for MFP. There's also this one we could do just for the MFP as well. We get from the packs and the Jake Roberts card. I'm thinking. So they apparently fixed, which they waited until after, they fixed the Tier 3 reward on all of the Ultimate Challenge. So now if we were to go back and redo them, which I'm not doing, you can unlock them, but they're Superstar Series 2. This one here we could do. It's got a Deluxe Demastered, a Deluxe WrestleMania pack as well. This one is probably also the easiest one, since one of your cards is an Amethyst. But I'm thinking we'll do that one, or we'll do this one here, and then the Bayley. So I think we'll start with this one. I also created a 4th faction that would have AJ Styles. So this one here is the one that I'm using for the one problem in the World Tour. So basically AJ Styles, your Roman Reigns 22 Brawl from a live event, Jey Uso Collector's Reward, and then Gunther from WrestleMania. I'll show you how I go about doing that one once we get there. So right now we're going to go into do this one. So we'll see if I want to turn that on. I'm interested to see what exactly the Roman Reigns card is, if it will load. I'm curious to see what it is, if it's going to end up loading. Because I think the last card was... What was the last one? Like a diamond, I think? Diamond or pink diamond? I think Diamond was the Kevin Owens card. Fuck, is it not gonna load? Whatever. I might have to get out of this and get back in. So, actually, let's do that. Because it looks like it's frozen. I want to go back to Expedition 33 too next week as well. One of the modes or one of the games next week that I would like to go back to at some point is definitely going Expedition 33. Got to get through that one boss fight. Or see if we can take out some enemies, raise our level. Yeah, so once we're done the Cody Rhodes live event, we'll hop into World Tour. I'll show off the strategy for the one problem. I mean, it's basically you start as AJ Styles, you tag in Roman, hit Solo with the Superman punch. If Solo is in the right position, you hopefully won't have to move him into another position. And then if Solo's placed properly, yeah, Pink Diamond Roman. If Solo's placed properly,
there's the bell.
Then you can just
where matches now underway. No way of knowing.
Shit. And it's over, I guess, eh?
Now shoulders down. Here we go. Yes, Roman
Well, that
Reigns with
ended
the
quickly,
victory.
didn't it? I was too distracted. But good to know he starts with that. Pink Diamond Roman. Yeah, this is going to be difficult, I think. Thankfully, it's Falls Count Anywhere. Oh, fuck off. See, there's no cooldown in World Tour, but there is for this one. Okay. Thankfully, there's 15 days to get this done, so it's not going to take 15 days, but it might take a while to get it done, though. Okay, fine. Let's go see what the Bayley birthday bash is, and we'll come back to that one. Let's do Roxanne from Faction Wars. Seriously? Fuck off. Yeah, so the only live event right now that's announced is the final Cody Rhodes live event. Why is it doing this? Why is it not letting me go in? There we go, finally. Jesus. Galaxy Opal, really?
And it's Bayley here, ready to get this match going.
Okay.
Ever since her
Well, you only
early
need
days
60,
in NXT,
so
Bayley's
that's
always
fine.
been one of the most resilient superstars in
That's the
WWE.
collection level?
Going for a pin
Or just
attempt.
my faction point?
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
I think it
Still
just said
hasn't
my
evaded.
faction opponent. And it's a
For the
normal.
simple
Okay.
kick out.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Goodness gracious. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
And Perez saw that coming. Kick to the gut. Running clothesline.
evades the attack.
Big forearm. Boom! What a slap! But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Heading back into the ring now.
Oh, clothesline. Double
See, this is
knees.
something
Good
that I
night.
did mention in
Little
my
Bailey to be
State
cunning at
of
times, even
2K25
devious
on my
opponent. How
faction
do you
video
deal with someone like that in
that
the
I
ring?
put out.
You keep her
I
right where
guess,
you can
what, a
see
week
her at
ago
all
now?
times. Bailey can't play any tricks on you if you can see everything she's
About
doing. So
just
use your
the-
attacks to keep Bailey right in front of you. Don't let her give you the slip and start laying traps.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
The unbalanced way a lot of the matches are set.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You got somebody that's
high risk,
basically
it was off the
4
mark.
tiers above you.
Bailey's not looking so confident after taking that attack.
Roxanne looking to push the advantage after that.
Here it is.
And it's over.
Bailey.
That's Bailey beating the recognition she deserves.
Well, no,
on
it
her
won't be
opponent.
over unless I can
Looking like
counter
a
this.
role model now, Saxton.
The only thing that proved is that Bailey is a talented in-ring competitor, which I've never debated.
She catches Bailey with a kick.
Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks. Is it enough to put Bailey away?
Roxanne even more determined than ever now.
Like, yeah, like Bailey's like
She's
four
getting
like 4
fired
tiers
up,
above.
ready to show her opponent
Roxanne.
what she's got.
Uh-oh, this is not going to
And
look
countered
great.
my
Submission
fucking-
being applied.
Back to the rope. And the hold must
finish
be
it.
released.
Yes.
That could have ended very badly.
Got their opponent set up.
Like the
Drop kick to the back.
unbalanced
Bailey climbs the
factors is
turnbuckle.
insane in this fucking game.
From the top.
Oh, she missed.
Like, it's so fucking unbalanced.
Oh, what a kick. Basement drop kick. Heading to the top now. And back into the ring she goes.
From way up. Boom, down.
Bailey looking a little worse for wear after
Like,
taking
thankfully,
that
it's
hit.
not too
Yeah, but
difficult.
this kind of damage is to be
But-
expected this deep in a match.
Still, your opponent shouldn't be 4 tiers above
DDT
you.
plants them.
That shot from Perez was like a bolt of lightning.
And Roxanne's spirits are running high now. Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks.
Your opponent shouldn't be 4 tiers above you and have fucking resiliency, so that it makes it extra hard.
What a kick out at two.
Yeah.
Can Bailey now mobilize? She had enough to kick out, but needs to get on the offensive now.
Big maneuver. Execute.
Thankfully, I'm recovering like some
Poorly timed.
of my
high-risk
vitality,
attempt.
but still, it's like,
Bailey from behind.
yeah, it's over.
Flat by Bailey.
Perez looks out of it.
Turning it into a pin.
Unless I can, yes, kick it.
I'm absolutely
Yeah.
stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing
Oh,
that,
now
it's
she
hard
can
to
use the
imagine
move beat.
what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
And Bailey is consumed with anger. Has to be
From the top.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
boom. I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Submission locked in, wrenching at the leg.
Stretch.
And that's it. She's tapping.
Come on.
Here is your
That
winner,
was bullshit.
Bailey. Bailey is victorious.
But for Perez, this loss
That
is only
is
going to
some
light a
shit.
fire underneath her.
Yeah, and whoever gets in her way as she tries.
Picking Roxanne because she has rage.
And we're about to get things going here with the young and hungry Roxanne Perez, the self-proclaimed prodigy.
Well, Roxanne's body of work speaks for itself. This is a superstar who knows what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to be a champion here in WWE. That's what puts Roxanne a cut above a number of her colleagues, even at such a relatively young age.
Yeah, Corey, Perez has proven herself to be extremely driven, extremely tenacious, and we're somehow only still scratching the surface of what this young woman can do.
But Bayley is ready in the other corner. And if there's one thing she knows how to do, it's push
I do
herself
get a
and
little
her
bit
opponent
frustrated
to the
in,
absolute limit.
Supercard,
Bayley
but
never
I mean,
gives anything less than 100%
I think it mostly
in the
because,
ring.
like, everybody
so
is,
if
like,
you're
well
going to
ahead
stand
of me.
toe-to-toe with her, you have to expect to do the same.
I feel like I've only been playing
Corey,
Supercard
how do
for
you
like
approach a
week.
well-rounded wrestler like
Well,
Bayley?
no, me, I've
You've
actually
got to
been
go with
playing
Bayley
for longer.
full force. We all know the role model doesn't hold back in the ring, and bringing the fight to her should catch
If I
her
look
off
at all
guard.
the login,
She reverses
login
and
bonuses I've
creates
gotten.
an opportunity.
yeah, Supercard is actually pretty fun.
Nasty dragon screw.
I played it a
Can she do
while
it
ago.
here? And she's not done
I
yet.
played it like a
Impressive to
couple
not
years
even allow
ago,
a
but
two
I
count
think
at
it
this
was like,
juncture.
I just felt it wasn't really for me. But now that I'm back into it, I'm
And able
really
to beat
enjoying
Bayley
it.
to the punch.
Big forearm.
Really enjoying it.
Kick right to the gut. DDT.
And there was a little extra emphasis on that one.
This goes to show you how bad Perez wants it. Bam! She's able to evade.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Good
Actually, I didn't
golly,
realize that
this
Supercard has
wide.
been around for about 10 years now.
Gets out of dodge.
Drop kick.
Right on the money.
I didn't realize that the game
Roxanne Perez looking for a grip.
had 10 years.
Perez might have her.
2014 it came out.
Shoulders are
I'm
down.
sleeping on that game for that fucking long.
What a kick out. She's not done yet.
Okay, did she
Bayley
just
is
use
so-
resiliency? Yeah.
Displaying a great amount of toughness. It's not easy to kick out of that.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues.
I'm gonna use
Perez
a
is taking
rage
over
when I
here.
can,
As I
and
said,
then
bringing the
try to
fight
catch her
directly to Bayley is putting her
off
on her
guard again.
heels.
I haven't fucked up as much as the first time. Like, I'm not going out of the ring.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
If you are on Kick, there is a schedule on my main page
Roxanne Perez.
that will tell you the days that I'm streaming and
Could
what
end
I'm
Bayley's
streaming.
night.
I think I'm going to try and go an extra day this week, if I can.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And tonight is
Unfortunately, this
not
week
a
I've had
good
to
night
change a
for
few things
Bayley.
around.
The role model
Mostly because I
clearly
have a
not
job
happy about
interview
this
on
result.
Thursday.
Yeah, as prepared as
So-
Bayley usually is.
I'll be going to do that. Fingers crossed I get this job. Basic Sinister. And if you haven't checked it out, I would check out the card market. And if you are a 2015 or 20 or 2K25 player, they have put up the remaining Sinister cards, so you can get them from the card market. We of course don't need them because we've completed Sinister. That Charlotte I've been looking at getting, but then that's 61,750 MFP, and I'd rather try to get it through the card packs if I can. Okay, let's try and do the Cody one again. Because we really got to reverse that spear if he goes for it at first.
Falls Count Anywhere match now officially underway. The rules are simple, folks. You can win.
What a spear by
Ouch.
Reigns! Wow, Reigns nailed it!
2.
And Roman Reigns is your winner.
Second time that that's happened. I thought it had hit it on time. And apparently Roman is one of the cards that is going to be persona'd for whenever the heck we get the WrestleMania stuff. WrestleMania 41 DLC, which we should have gotten already, because it's going to be 2 months this week since WrestleMania actually took place. Fucking come on, let me play it again. I hate the cooldown. Like, I don't know why. Like, we're not online. It doesn't have to find an opponent. We're not online. Like, I'm not playing online. Like, fucking just load the event. Did not mean to save a screenshot. Come on, just load. Fucking hell. This is the most frustrating part, is the fact that there is a cooldown to this, and there shouldn't be. There should be no cooldown time, unless you're actually playing online. But there's no online capability to
create some
the...
separation from your opponent.
Well, that's tough to do, considering some superstars
He
fall
almost
at the
hit me.
mouth like sadistic animals in this type of setting.
It is difficult
gotta
to get
try
a
and,
reprieve
like,
from an
keep
onslaught
away.
when it is Falls Count
Or
Anywhere.
keep myself as close to him as possible,
Smart, attacking the
so that
arm.
that way then I'm not
Oh,
getting
that
hit
might
by
have
the
just
spear,
broken something.
and I'm not, like, I'm not taking
There's the
major
old
damage.
Stump puller leg snap.
Because this is a
That's gonna
false
hurt
count
your
anywhere.
hamstring.
Looks like double leg takedown. Got the
Shit.
shoulders down.
Gets reversed.
Is it enough?
He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
Okay, I have to do some damage to him.
Watch out, Roman. Here comes the American Nightmare.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
I have to do some major damage to him.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Nice.
What a display here.
Counter.
Counters on both sides.
Very nice.
Has them up for the power slam from behind.
An inverted DDT.
It's going to be a fight to see who can pull off their finisher.
Rose looking to finish it here.
Because we're just going to get super
But
finisher
he's not done yet, Byron.
after super
Put an
finisher.
exclamation point on
That's
this
all
matchup.
Cody has.
Crossroads. May
But
have
that
just
gives us
vanquished
time
Reigns.
Cody's capturing the
get
momentum now.
The homework
the
done on
arms
Roman is paying
damaged.
off.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
I can't believe this Falls Count Anywhere match hasn't taken more of a toll than it already has.
At least get the
Gain
arms
the
damaged.
advantage. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pedigree.
Cody looking as dangerous as he is dashing.
Here we go.
Let's
Rhodes
kill
going for the
off his
victory.
resiliency here.
He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
And also, just in case, I don't really want to,
Reigns hits
shit.
it.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
over. Roman Reigns gets the win.
see, that's the most ridiculous thing, too, is the fact that if he hits his finisher, like, that's it. Okay, well, in the meantime, World Tour. Since there is no cooldown on World Tour, we might as well grind through... Yeah, so it's Los Angeles. The one problem. Match number 5. We're going to choose AJ. So this is basically the MFP grind strategy until they decide one day to nerf
The bell
this.
rings. The Bloodline will surely be looking to run roughshod in this
Which
match. That pack
wouldn't surprise
mentality
me.
in
It's
full
2K,
force
and they
here.
pretty much nerfed
You have to
everything
remember, Cole,
about
that this version of the Bloodline is essentially comprised
Solo's
of the black sheep of the
too
family.
close.
The ones
If you
never
move them
invited
there,
to the family
stomp
reunions or
him,
the cookouts because they're just plain
taunt,
dangerous men.
switch back to
Dangerous men,
Roman,
each with a few screws loose in
switch
their
to
own respective
Gunther.
rights.
Yeah, the rest of the family may want
the
nothing to do
taunt.
with any of them, but you can't deny how they've come together to
Rage.
create something dominant in this iteration of the Bloodline.
Super
The
finisher.
ring general looking for a
They kind of
submission
have
here.
to
The elevated
switch
Boston
to
Crab.
Jay
Boston Crab.
before he
This is a
finishes
couldn't
it,
take it anymore. Has to
because one of the things you can get is Pain Train,
Here are your winners.
which you can try to get
AJ
before
Styles,
solo
Roman Reigns.
taps. And that should get you up to probably 586. But you should only really have 25 to 30 seconds is how long the matches should technically last. I've unfortunately screwed up where, as Jay, I've
Ice in
accidentally
their
hit
veins, that's
Gunther.
perhaps the only way to
because I
describe
didn't
this
realize
version of the
that-
Bloodline. Cold-blooded,
that my
remorseless, and
target
willing to
was
do
off,
anything to stake their
or
claim here
Solo
in
wasn't
WWE.
positioned properly.
Come on, Cole.
So
That's what the Bloodline has
AJ
always
missed
been about.
his,
Just because this
his
version of the crew is
splash.
unapologetic about that fact doesn't make it any less the case. Yes, the
Or
Bloodline is
accidentally,
cold-blooded, and that's what
instead
makes
of
them
taking in
continue to be as
Roman, I've
dominant as ever.
almost gone for a
I love
springboard.
how you pretend you're not completely terrified of all these people,
Or this.
Corey. Dominant they are, but terrifying
Or-
nonetheless.
or, you
this is
know,
the match we're watching.
or you've had that.
and I'm sure it won't disappoint.
Where you have to,
Followed by the leg drop.
where you accidentally activate a regular finisher for Gunther.
Placed him in the corner here. Clothesline in the corner.
You could also switch to Roman if you don't want to switch to Jay. But if you switch to Jay, you basically ensure that every member of your team gets a chance.
Boom.
So yeah, switch to Jay before
Yeah, elevated
he's finished
Boston Crab. This is,
locking
they
in,
can't take it anymore.
and there's
Has to
Pain Train.
tap.
Because if you don't switch to Jay before
Here are your winners.
Gunther
The team
locks
of
in the Boston,
AJ
fully
Styles,
locks in the Boston
Roman
Crab,
Reigns,
you
Jey
go through the
Uso,
submission animation. Here's 586. That's basically the strategy. So that one lasted a little bit longer than what I wanted. But thanks to no cooldown, we get to do it again, and we get to hit exactly what we want out of it. Why am I not seeing? There to go.
The Bloodline looks as menacing as ever as they prepare to establish their dominance
So
once
Pagan
again inside the
Roman.
ring.
The latest incarnation of the Bloodline
Superman
only has
Punch
one mode.
is
Total
going to
destruction. Doesn't matter who
make
you
Solo
are, you will come to
land
respect
really
the
weird.
Bloodline.
It's a savage approach, but the Bloodline has certainly
Gunther.
become one of the most feared
You
factions
can
we've
either
ever
activate
seen.
Rage first and taunt, or do the taunt first,
The WWE
then quickly
Universe
activate
is
Rage,
pouring more
and
fuel.
then hit the
The
super
ring general
finisher.
looking to end this, stepping through.
I try to do it before
Boston Crab, and there you have it. It's all over.
before Solo is out of his stunned
Here are your
phase,
winners. The team of AJ
because that way then he
Styles,
won't be able to
Roman
counter it. Yeah, so 571 to 586 is normally where I get to. And again, you can do this repeatedly. I'm not sure what it is an hour. I think some people have calculated it to be 34 to 35,000 an
The bell
hour.
rings. The Bloodline will
if you
surely be
do it
looking to
in
run
the-
roughshod in this match.
in the
That
general
pack mentality in full force here.
way that
You
I
have to remember, Cole, that this
was
version
kind
of the
of
Bloodline is essentially comprised
kinda shit.
of the black sheep of the family.
Indy counters.
and this matchup is perfect because you don't necessarily need to worry about
Absolutely no
worry about charging
stop
up,
for
charging up
Roman Reigns.
finishers or signatures.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight
Because every time you tag in,
make his opponent tap out.
Yeah, elevated Boston Crab. This is his event.
And he's tapping. He had to
Every
tap.
time
He
you
had
tag
no
in,
choice.
you're granted a finisher. Whether you're
The team up.
whether a selected wrestler is tagging out, let's say Roman tagging or AJ tagging Roman, you both get a signature. Okay. Yeah, that lasted about maybe 30 seconds long, 30 to 40 seconds longer than what it should have. Yeah, so generally you're about 30 seconds, I'd say at max.
Ice in their
You're
veins.
doing
That's
this
perhaps
match.
the only way to describe this version of the
And you
bloodline.
keep going
Cold-blooded,
back.
remorseless, and willing to do anything to stake their claim here
Go through
in
the
WWE.
motions.
Come on, Cole. That's what the
And
bloodline
sometimes
has
like
always been
that,
about.
AJ will
Just because this version of the crew is
inadvertently-
unapologetic about that fact doesn't make it any less
You
the
can
case.
also even-
yes, the bloodline is cold-blooded, and that's what makes them continue to be as
Even
dominant
tag
as
out,
ever.
tag AJ
I
in.
love how you pretend you're not
Have
completely
him knock
terrified
out
of all these
Solo.
people, Corey. Dominant they are, but terrifying nonetheless.
And then
Guys,
hit-
if this
hit-
match
hit
wants
his
to live up to
signature,
the rich history
like
here in
this here.
Minneapolis, it's absolutely going to have to deliver.
Or
Now
we could
back
go
to
for
Styles.
phenomenal forearm.
I love it. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Then even the
AJ
calf
Styles rolls through
crusher,
and
if
the
we so
calf
wanted.
crusher submission. Calf
Switch to
crusher.
somebody
And he
else.
saves his teammate,
Let one of
breaking
the
his partner
opponent's
out of
wrestlers
submission.
I don't think
Hey, guys.
Sikoa is aware of
or
the
come
danger
into
that's
the
coming.
ring. Then that also limits who gets
And
into the
Takoa's bad
ring
mood could only turn worse after that.
There's some of that world-traveled savvy from Styles.
from
The
your
adrenaline
opponent's
is
side.
pumping,
Yeah,
and
this
the
one here, I'm
WWE
just going right to the super
Looking
finisher
for a submission
because we
here.
kind of wasted enough time.
The elevated tap out.
And there I didn't get the pain train, but with the extra finisher and the signature, we should get
Here are your winners.
over 600.
The team up. AJ Styles.
Okay, 571. But yeah, I didn't do the taunt because I figured might as well just go right for the super finisher since we've kind of wasted enough time. Like the point of this match is where you don't have to waste time
The bell
Charging
rings,
up
the
the
bloodline will
finisher.
surely be looking to run
Charging up the
roughshod in this
signature.
match. That pack mentality in full
doing a whole
force
bunch
here.
of stuff to
You
get
have to
the
remember, Cole, that this version of the bloodline is essentially comprised
Solo might-
of the black sheep of the family.
was-
The
I was
ones never
hoping Solo
invited
wouldn't
to
be
the
too
family
close.
reunions or the cookouts because they're just
So
plain
do Rage.
dangerous men. Dangerous men,
do the
each with a
taunt.
few screws loose in their own
Thankfully,
respective
it's a
rights.
quick one.
Yeah, the rest of the family may want
So we
nothing to
can
do with
still
any of them,
get
but you can't deny how they...
It looks like Gunther looking to
Solo
torture
into the
his
submission.
opponent.
The elevated Boston Crab.
Yeah, normally it's Tamatonga that
And we
runs.
have a tap out.
So you hit him with the running attack, you get the pain train.
Here are your winners.
So let's see how long this
The
match was.
team up. AJ Styles.
This was about 31
Roman
seconds.
Reigns. Jey Uso.
586. Yeah, this was about 31 seconds. So, yeah, I'd say 25 to 31. 25 to 35 if you want, if you even want to go that long. But I'm not,
The bell rings, the bloodline will surely be looking to run roughshod in this match. That pack mentality in full force here.
You have to
Like,
remember,
once you
Cole,
do
that
this
version of the
enough, you
bloodline
kinda
is
get into a
essentially
pattern
comprised of the black sheep of the family.
where you know,
the
okay,
ones
I
never
gotta make sure
invited
that
to
I-
the family reunions or the cookouts because they're just plain dangerous men.
As soon as I
dangerous
activate
men, each with a few screws.
AJ's signature and switching to Roman to,
The elevated
to
Boston
finish
Crab.
like tag and Gunther.
Had to do
Nice.
or risk serious
And
injury.
I quickly activate the super finisher, switch to Jay, hit
Here are your
hit
winners.
Tamatonga.
The team up. AJ
Sometimes
Styles.
it's been Roman
Roman Reigns. Jey Uso.
that I've ended up hitting. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the live events because there should be enough of a cooldown that we can maybe do this. The worst part is that Cody's a technician. That's the worst part of this, is Cody's a technician. So we have to reverse. We have to get the arms red or the legs red or whatever.
What is a Falls Count Anywhere match, you might ask? It's exactly what it says on the box. You can pin your opponent
I'm
in
gonna
any
get out of the
location
ring
in the
here.
arena. And I do mean any location.
No,
Yeah, it
'cause
doesn't
I don't
even
want
have to
him
be
running.
in the arena.
Last
But
thing
you
you really
might not
want
want
is
to get
Roman
lost
running.
venturing out too far.
That's the last thing you want,
right
is
to the
Roman
arm.
running.
That'll do some serious damage.
Figure, get the arms red, get the reversals,
Breaking down the opponent.
or get the
Taking
legs
out
red
the
and
arm.
forget the
Great
reversals.
strategy.
Signature
So much
taunts,
damage inflicted.
Reigns
finisher.
is getting dismantled here.
Burn off his
Cody has that
resilience.
fire in his eyes.
shit.
And
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
And just like that, the match is over. See, if you also run into the cooldown issue with the live events, you could always go and do that one world tour.
There's
Well,
the
if they
start
do
of
the
this
one
Falls
problem,
Count Anywhere match, one of the most grueling stipulations in all of
Then you
wrestling.
end up
The sheer
Giving-
physical punishment these two are willing to put
giving the
themselves
live
through
events
just
enough
to settle
time
this thing
to
between them,
cool
it's
down.
something that few people can really understand.
Attacking
Because that's the most
arm.
important part, is
Way to
giving it
break
enough
down
time
your
to cool
opponent.
down.
Jarring impact.
And then with the world tour, you can grind out some
Oh, God, that
MFB
hurt.
for a few minutes and then come back to
So
the live
much
event,
damage inflicted.
Targeting the arm
which is
to
what we're
great
doing,
effect.
trying to
And
beat
Rhodes
Roman.
continuing his charge.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cody delivers.
Let's see what
right
the
in the
Brazilians
arm.
try.
The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
Cody taking no opportunity for granted. Sent into the
And again,
stairs.
gotta be on top
That'll
of
stop
that.
anybody.
Gotta be on
Avoids
top of that
taking
reversal
any
again.
damage.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Cody Rhodes reminding his opponent just
Yeah,
who
this
he's in
might
the
have been a
ring with.
mistake. Taunting him like that.
They got their opponent in the fireman's carry and switches into a flapjack.
Caught that. It reversed it.
What a forearm. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Cody's eyes look glazed over.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
What in the
Ooh,
world?
perfect.
Cody Rhodes with
Just
a
kicked in.
defiant kick out, simply
Holy.
refusing to stay down.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't
I
ended
didn't
this
think I was
battle.
going to there for a second.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Superman!
Shit.
Cody's being covered. This could be it. And kicks out before the
Ooh.
rest count.
Not a whole lot of luster.
Shit.
Reigns
No.
has it.
Oh, now it's over.
Reigns nailed it. This has to be it.
There's two. And that will end it.
There has to be an easier way to do
Here is
this.
your winner, the
Now this is like the Cena, Sami Zayn one.
Roman Reigns.
Why is it they go
In
from
some
like
ways, it
hard
seems
to
inevitable. Another win for
like,
Roman Reigns.
hard to
Cody
easy and
fought
then
his
back to
heart
hard
out,
again?
but Roman has
I
served
didn't
his
have this much
dominance
trouble
once
with
again.
any of the Seth Rollins ones last month. And now there's no cooldown. Now there's no cooldown on the live events, which is weird.
You heard the bell
I think
ring.
the worst
Matches
part about
underway.
this is that
Falls
it is
count
unlimited
anywhere.
finishers.
There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts.
The disdain these superstars share for one another is palpable. The vitriol is through the roof.
We won't have to worry about a ring
That's the
containment because
unfortunate part,
this
is
one
that
could
there
end
is
up
unlimited
anywhere.
finishers.
Danger is constantly lurking in a no disqualification match. Interference has to be a concern for these superstars.
While it certainly can be a factor, I don't think it should be a concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is getting the win.
I go for my finisher, he counters, and he goes for his on.
Crossroads.
And a second crossroads.
Okay. Now that we have this,
Dominating maneuver could end things.
now we're gonna take
The
out
arm taking the brunt
the
of that.
arms.
Talk about
I
disappointing
think we've
your
done enough
opponent.
damage to Roman right now.
Jarring impact. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get
That's
to
not
him.
what I wanted.
Maybe now is the
but
time to
okay.
try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere.
Just cranking.
The unfortunate part is it is a false count.
Reigns withstand.
Cody sees his opportunity and takes control of the OTC. Lariat.
This is false count.
Reigns cuts him off.
Roman managing to get some
We've
control
got all
back
of the
now.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of
we've
aggression
got
to
all
battle
of the
back
reversals.
with. Boom.
So I'm gonna taunt.
Cody trying to get this crowd on their feet, trying to get them behind him.
He might just be
Thing
stalling for
signature
time
and then
here.
arms or legs.
And here he is.
We also gotta
heading
make
back
sure
into
we're
the
not
ring.
positioning ourselves
Oh,
to
man.
where
Nice
he
takedown.
can
Stack them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
turning the pin around.
He could have had this
Get
wrapped
off
up. Not
the,
sure why he let up.
Superman punch or the
Carefully
spear.
placed stomp to the arm. Not targeted the arm. I don't know what they're looking for here.
The steel chair. Never as innocent as it looks.
Pedigree by Rhodes.
I still think Rhodes is going to need more to topple Roman.
Oh. He finds a counter for Rhodes.
And he puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but
Superman punch.
Reigns not done yet.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. And the cover.
No.
He put him away. He picks up the win.
Well, I got 75.
Here is your winner,
This Roman Reigns one is
the
hard.
OTC, Roman Reigns.
We're getting MFP, but we're not getting enough to where... I'm almost considering on buying a Punches and Promos pack and seeing if we can get what we need from it. I think it's Bray, NWO Bray Wyatt.
This matchup can take us anywhere. It's a falls count anywhere.
What a spear by Reigns.
It was not what I wanted. You know what? Let's do that. Let's buy one pack. And we'll see. Because it's that CM Punk 2011 card. Nope. We got an Xavier Woods. Oh, and we got five tokens. So, yeah, we're 16 cards away from level 23. Then level 25 is our Bianca. That's kind of the next goal, is the Bianca Belair Pink Diamond. Yeah, see, this is almost 5 stars. So yeah, this is difficult as fuck. And on top of the fact that it's unlimited finishers and he's Pink Diamond.
Falls count anywhere.
And he has
We've
his
seen this
fucking
type of
results.
match devolve pretty quickly.
that's the beauty, Cole. I don't think anyone cares about a win here. This is about punishment. It's about making a statement to the whole locker room that you're not someone to trifle with.
And Reigns going to turn around there. Clothesline.
Oh, counter
And some say
that.
the only limit in a no DQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my advice is to hold nothing back.
And he
And
countered
Reigns
mine.
reverses.
Yeah, I gotta remember, like, his super finisher is going into the corner.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Oh, sharp knee. Got out of the way. Back and forth, trading reversals.
You gotta remember that. Like, his super finisher is going into the corner and doing the Superman punch in the spear.
Serious trouble.
Watch out, Roman. Here comes the American Nightmare.
Okay, so he got the
Rhodes
reversals.
is feeding off the WWE Universe.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Back into the ring now.
Goes into the corner. Superman punch by Reigns.
Finish things off. There's the spear by the Tribal Chief. Covered.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
That was close. Holy shit.
How? Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe
Oh,
it,
God,
but he
yes.
cannot let that slow him down. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Now that'll do some serious damage.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
So we're doing this again, eh?
Oh, I think we know what's coming up next.
Crossroads.
I might just go for the pin, honestly.
A third time.
Because I know that might be very off of this. I know he has no
The
resilience.
pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Okay.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab.
Yanking the leg back as far as it'll go into the single.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
See, that's the other stupid thing, too. As soon as he locks in the... Oh.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind?
Oh.
And he heads back
Okay.
into the ring.
There's no submission in this. Okay.
Oh, man.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
What a decisive victory for Roman Reigns. Just incredible.
Damn near impossible to fucking do this.
Here is your winner,
Live event.
the OTC.
Well, you know what? We'll go do the Bailey one. I just want to see punches and promos. Yeah, so you need... Oh, no. You need the Rock 24 Persona card. The Bray Wyatt is for the cosmetics, which we don't need, necessarily. Okay. Alright, let's do the... let's do this.
For all her
No, it's just a
character flaws,
superstar.
even I can't deny
That's
the
a Galaxy
Bayley is
Opal
just about
superstar
second to
card.
none in the squared circle.
Bayley made a name for herself with her infectious
Which I'm guessing is gonna be a
her
thing at some point.
resiliency and her undeniable ability. But lately, the only thing associated with Bayley's name is a desperate
If
need
not,
for
it's kinda
control
stupid.
and a constant desire
not
to
include
jaw-jack with the crowd.
And for some reason, me.
I also want to do
Bayley
this one
shouldn't
because
let
there's
any
a
of that
bonus
derail her if she
pack
really
that has
wants to win
faction
this
war
one.
tickets.
But across the ring is a prodigy. The prodigy,
Which is
to be
another
more
thing that
exact.
I'm grinding.
Roxanne Perez. Youth and
So we can
experience don't
unlock all of
usually
the,
go hand in
faction
hand,
war
but they do
cards.
for Perez. Think about all that
The
Perez has
faction war cards
accomplished at
to
such
help
a
us
young
get to
age.
Wait, do you see? Yeah,
for the
diamonds.
submission.
Okay.
The Achilles lock applied.
working on the Achilles, but not for long. Great counter.
And maybe getting what's in the
Advice for
token market
Roxanne
too.
Perez in this
Or the
one.
card market.
Anything Roxanne would do well to remember?
Roxanne's got to make sure to keep her cool here, Cole.
know there's
She
only
can't
one
get
equal
frustrated
counter
or let
card.
any perceived slight cloud her judgment. If
That's
Roxanne
the
can keep her
Ruby,
cool, she can dominate like she's done plenty of times before.
Like if they didn't nerf a lot of the like badges like Sting Like a Bee and Rabble Rouser, I think some of this stuff would be easier.
Elbows to the face will create separation.
Oh, man.
Before they nerfed
DDT.
Sting Like a
here. Eye in the
Bee, it
end.
was so easy to stun your opponent.
And the referee stops
And
the
for your
count
opponent to
before
stun
two.
you.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Ooh, what a
Mostly
forward
what
club.
made strikers useful.
Roxanne Perez.
especially when it came to
Cannot finish Bayley.
faction wars
Going for the cover.
and proving grounds last year.
Bayley was
Okay, so there's
narrowing
the-
the throw
there's
for
the
the 3 count,
resiliency.
but had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up.
You got to give a lot of credit here. Withstanding
Yeah, that's one
what has
reason why I
taken
like
many
these
other
like these
competitors.
strikers.
Then here
Because it made
come the
proving grounds a lot
punches.
easier. But since they ditched proving grounds,
Fast movement
you
gets
don't
her out of the
necessarily
way.
have
Lots of counters from each
have
athlete.
that.
Impenetrable defense. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Yeah, you can tell that Roxanne's been... Roxanne Perez.
World Tour's not bad, but I would prefer proving grounds.
It's all over. Roxanne Perez.
Mostly because they
comes up big
updated
with a
proving
win.
grounds.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
Unlike whatever the
Big
fuck
win
they're
for
doing this year.
Roxanne Perez.
I mean,
You can
World
see
Tour
it on
hasn't
her
been
face.
updated and been using
Roxanne
it
is
for
standing
over
10 feet tall right now.
3 months now, and there's been no update to World Tour. I think Japan and the UK were next. Okay. So we've got the bonus pack now. Oh, three faction war tickets. Okay. And I have all the faction war bosses unlocked. They haven't updated those, which I don't think they will. Something tells me faction wars is not. Something tells me my faction is not necessarily an update priority this year. From the looks of things.
These competitors know that there will be no count out and no
They're
disqualification.
late on
That means
updating
there will
faction
be
wars.
no excuses.
They're
Win or
late
lose,
updating
it's all on
a
their
lot of
shoulders.
stuff.
Really profound. Reigns on the money with a super...
Like World Tour hasn't been updated. Faction wars have taken like fucking forever to update. This year seems to be more getting money out of players and making the mode actually playable.
This is going to be some match. Remember, it's Falls Count Anywhere. No countouts, no disqualifications.
Which, look, I'm the last person to tell anyone don't put your money down on it.
Literally
Yeah,
anywhere.
I myself
It is
have
all
spent
about taking care of
my
business.
own money.
The only thing the referee can do is look for a pinfall or a submission.
As soon as he hits that super finisher, man, it's over. As soon as he hits a finisher, it's over. Okay. I think I mentioned it in the video I did on the state of my faction. It's like World Tour hasn't been updated at all since launch. Like, I thought maybe, okay, the island is going to be more of a priority. But when they update the island with every DLC,
Falls
it
Count
kind of,
Anywhere match
kind of
underway
throws
now,
that theory
guys.
out the
A
window
symphony of destruction
Fate
each
Only.
and every time. This is where superstars really push
seems
the
to me
bounds of
this
their
year has
aggression
been more-
and creativity.
How can we
The threat of being
monetize
pinned anywhere
every
at any moment
aspect
has to be a
of
concern in a Falls Count
the
Anywhere
game?
match.
Of course it's a concern.
How
But
can
you
we
can't always be on
monetize this?
defense. You have to pick your attacks wisely and make sure you're not expending too much energy too early.
Back elbow completely
How
cuts
can
them
we make
off.
players
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
so mad that a lot of them
And that turns things around.
stop playing?
Put into the corner.
And I
What
know,
could be
like, there's
next?
a lot of people that have, like, stopped playing
Out for an overhand punch.
because they've made it,
Scattered
like,
that one.
this incredibly difficult to to do anything. Like, it shouldn't be as soon as he hits a submission, like that's it.
Shoulders are down. It's over.
Like as soon as Roman hits a finisher, like, he can't do anything.
Here is your winner, the OTC.
The only reason I'm doing it is because I told myself, like, I'm going to get every live event card this year. But I'm slowly realizing that maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't be devoting as much time as I have to my faction. Especially when they have shitty cooldowns like this. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to get one card. And again, I'll go back to Supercard. I mean, the last man standing game mode to unlock Jeff Cobb. Yeah, it was a grind, but if you were careful, like, I think I got to the 30th arena.
Simple pinfalls and submissions can take place anywhere in this arena. It could take place out in the parking garage, out on the streets. There are no disqualifications.
But it's like this. It's like
anything
you
can
have to
happen,
work
and
extra
anything
hard.
usually
And
does.
you get more frustrated.
Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Like, I wasn't frustrated with Supercard. If I can find a way to stream it, I think I'll do that. I think I might start streaming Supercard instead.
Sent right into the corner. Wicked clothesline. Reigns now losing ground.
Yeah, Roman is reeling as Cody chains together offense.
Might be a lot
Systematic attack
calmer,
from down.
less stressful
Good defense from him.
game.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. These two showing how well they know each other.
Oh, there's Cody Rhodes is looking to end this. Crossroads.
And a second crossroads.
Like, that's the thing too, is I think,
For the
like,
American Nightmare.
Cody Rhodes nailed it.
it's
An impressive chain
frustrating,
of moves from Cody.
Roman's being picked
and it
apart.
doesn't need to be.
Working on the arm.
Like, it doesn't need to be like that.
Just breaking
Like, you
down
should be
the
able
opponent.
to
Working to
get
neutralize that arm.
the things that you want.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be
Like, I
taking a
know
breather
a
here.
lot of people hated the fact that
I can already
Alexa
feel the
Bliss,
sting
the
of the
updated
kendo
version,
stick,
was
and I do
basically
not care
locked
for it.
behind a paywall.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Rhodes with a double underhook.
Pedigree delivered. And you could consider that a point made by Cody Rhodes.
Here we go. Rhodes going for the
I'm gonna kill
victory.
off his resiliency.
Shoulder up. There's
There
some
we go.
shock in the arena after that kick out.
Do I have all my, okay. So I've landed a finisher, I've landed a signature, I've taken care of his arms, I just need the taunts and the reversals.
Cody Rhodes riling up the crowd like only a Rhodes can.
Tagged with a punch. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Boom, right to the jaw.
What,
Pick up your teeth in section 112.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Saw what was coming.
Does that finish Rhodes for good?
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
damn it,
That's it.
it is so
Roman Reigns
close.
has done it.
Thankfully, like, this is like one and done.
The OTC Roman Reigns.
Thank God this is like one
What
and
a
done.
battle we just witnessed. Roman Reigns made Cody Rhodes pay. There was no obstacle Roman couldn't overcome.
This did not end the way Cody Rhodes planned. Now Cody has to pick up the pieces and find a way to recover from this devastating loss.
Thank God this is one and done. What was that, like 3 minutes? Weekly towers I need to definitely finish here. Because I've got still on week 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And then 18 will probably be a pack of some kind. Let's do this. Screw it. Definitely like
Zelina
playing,
Vega has really come into her own as of
playing
late
the
as she's
rules.
embraced her heritage and her culture as part of her identity as a
What's the modifier? Oh, she starts with
WWE superstar. And the WWE Universe has really embraced her
like there
in
isn't
kind.
really like as long as
Zelina
that there
is
isn't
fighting
really
with a
much of a
purpose,
difference.
and the WWE Universe sees that as something they can latch
Like,
on
maybe
to.
there isn't
As
gear-
crafty
there
and
is, like,
scrappy
there
as she's
isn't
always
gear
been in the ring, things have really all come together for Zelina lately.
And that's why tonight could easily
I think
be
this is
her
the same
night.
Then we have the
gear
one and
that she
only
wore at
Alexa
the Rumble.
Bliss.
It
Bliss
could
has
be
had a
wrong.
long and successful career in WWE
That
because she's
one?
always willing to evolve,
It's
to unlock
probably
new
him.
layers of twistedness within herself. It makes her unpredictable, ruthless, and more than a little frightening, if I'm being honest.
There goes
Tagging with the
the
left
finisher.
We're going to end this. Oh, it turns it around and has the pin.
Oh, and she's got resiliency too.
She releases the pin.
Does Alexa have a super finisher at all? No.
Interesting strategy.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Like I think if people want
Boom on the jaw.
these
Able to slip away.
these
Turns that attack away.
like the John Cena 25 or the updated Alexa Bliss 25. I don't think people should have to pay money to get them.
Tonight we planned a night full of action for
I
you.
think it
Don't
should be
go
a DLC.
anywhere. You're watching SmackDown.
Was they sure? What was it? Was it 23 where they patched in Bray Wyatt and the Fiend?
I was looking forward to this match,
Is it
but
23?
now I just want it to end.
Maybe. Where they patched him in? Where they patched both of those in?
Oh, man, drop kick.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. Zelina gets out of harm's way.
I get the I get the are trying to make money, but
I think
eventually
she's looking to end things here.
it's gonna come down to our players gonna be pissed enough where they're actually not going to buy
She
the
was
game.
slowed down yet again.
Are there gonna be enough
Bliss has
players that are gonna
absolutely
be
no
pissed
problem turning it on when the time comes.
that they're not gonna want to
Check
buy the
this
game?
out. What a DDT.
Good night.
Is that
Like
enough
I've
to
heard
take
the whole
out
thing
Zelina
about
Vega?
boycott 2K.
And that's it. Alexa
Like
Bliss
yeah,
gets the
that
win.
works, but not to the way that I think people want it
Here's
to
your
work.
winner, Alexa Bliss.
I think if there's like a general dip in
Stands tall
sales,
before us, a beaten
like a
woman.
sorry, general's the wrong word. If there's a major dip in drop in sales, I think then they'd maybe realize that, oh shit, maybe we should maybe the way that we're doing things isn't the best way. And yeah, it's probably not, you know.
There's really no telling what this match might have in store for us. Just about the only thing you can count on.
There's no HUD. Great. I love matches like this. I love matches like this. No HUD. Okay.
Total pandemonium.
Yeah, chaos is the
I
name
will
of the
just
game here.
assume
These superstars
that-
are going to be living out their most unhinged and dangerous dreams in this one.
One of the things, unfortunately, that I missed on Supercard was the Adriana Rizzo card. I missed that one. Unfortunately.
Ooh.
What I think probably would have been a decent card, too.
Oh, jaw-shattering. It's hard to tell
Yeah, if I can
exactly
find a
what
way
Alexa
that I
Bliss
can,
is
like,
thinking when she
stream
looks at her
Supercard,
opponents
I
like
will.
that.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Ooh. Narrowly escaping there.
Power drop kick. And Niven perhaps struggling to keep up there.
There's that intelligence on display from Bliss. She knew exactly where to put that maneuver.
I love that you can like calculate, or that you can see that coming. Like, oh, they're going for for the power bomb, because it's so easy to notice it and then
Alexa Bliss had this plan devised the whole time
to counter it.
Check this out.
What a DDT. Good night. Can Alexa clinch this one? 2.
There we go.
That was a
So that
hard-fought
finishes up
win.
that.
She's got to be proud of
that
herself
section.
tonight.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
So we got 2,500 MFP. So we're back to 120,000. Oh. I don't think there's even a card with Doink. I don't think there's a Doink card, is there? Now that I think about it, I don't think there is. I don't think I've ever seen one. Huh. Well, that's cool. I didn't know he was in the game. Wait a minute. Now I'm questioning. How the fuck did I not notice he was there? Oh, he is in the game. I didn't know that. Huh. I'll learn something new every day. I did not know Doink the Clown was in the game. Alright, guys. I don't think we're going to go too much longer. I think maybe one more match. Let's try the Roman live event one more time. And then I think we'll call it a night there. I do have a couple other things I have to do before I end up going to bed.
In a Falls Count Anywhere match, you have to expect the unexpected, right, Byron?
Forget the unexpected, Michael. You have to expect the impossible, the unimaginable at a Falls Count Anywhere match. I don't know about all that, but I know one thing we won't have tonight: mercy. These superstars will not stop till one of them's carried out of this arena on a stretcher or in a hearse.
And by the will of the crowd, that's the way the WWE Universe wants it. Placing him in the corner. Clothesline in the corner. Corey, what's the strategy in a Falls Count Anywhere match?
You got to be aware of your surroundings, Cole. Ring awareness is one thing, but here, things can end at any time,
I think we can do it again pretty
There
easily.
are no rope breaks in the crowd or at the concession stand. Remember that.
And Cody Rhodes reverses.
And clothesline. Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
Let's go with the
Feeling
taunt.
there's more to come, Corey. Moving into the ring. Ouch. Effective counter.
He was going to set up for the
Oh, he saw it
for his
coming.
finisher.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
Okay, so we'll do the
There's
finisher
Rhodes
with this one.
No, he's not
So
done
let's
yet.
get the
Look at a
arms again.
second. Are we going to get the trifecta, Michael? With the third
Can Reigns recover from that?
Rhodes has become relentless.
Cody sees his opportunity
I
and
want to
takes
do
control
enough
of the
damage to
OTC.
Roman to where
The arm absorbing the damage.
when it comes
And Reigns
time,
got clobbered by that move.
fighting
I can't
to,
believe this Falls Count Anywhere match hasn't taken more of a toll than it already has.
not fighting to pin him
Talk about dismantling your
this
opponent.
time around.
He has an answer for Rhodes.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to
Okay,
battle
so
back
there's
with.
the
Place against the turnbuckles.
reversals. I'm gonna get out of the
He
ring
wants this fight on the outside.
because I have to get.
Rhodes letting his opponent know
I
who's
have to
in
rebuild my
charge.
stamina.
No way.
All the way down to the floor.
Face, meat floor.
I think I see a few teeth on the floor.
Cranking the head. Roman's struggling here, guys.
Roman keeps getting cut off at
I
the
didn't
pass.
think that
Taking aim on the arm.
the island would be that short of a run. I thought maybe
That's
we'd
just
have
a
a little
kick.
bit more time.
Spectacular counter into a
Okay.
dragon screw. Oh my goodness.
Just
Cover late in the match.
All I gotta do is
gotta
put my
be it.
signature.
Roman Reigns
Ah.
is your winner tonight.
That was dumb. Like I should have been
Here's your
able to
winner,
counter
the
that.
OTC
Like I should have been able to counter that, no problem.
Roman Reigns.
what a battle we just
Or kick out of
witnessed.
that, I should say.
Roman Reigns.
We're live with a Falls Count
Okay.
Anywhere match, a match unlike any other in WWE.
You're not going to see much technicality or many holds. This is just a straight-up fight.
Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
He's able to reverse it. Oh, great
Two
wherewithal
counted.
there.
Or no, that's three.
Gotta respect the
Three
strategy
because
to
I
work
counted
over the
his
arms.
finisher, an Irish
Oh,
whip,
God, that hurt.
and then I stopped him from
Now, that'll do some serious
grabbing.
damage. It Rhodes is countered.
Boom! Wait, shoulders down.
Is it enough?
Damn it.
That'll about do it, folks.
It's fine.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
What a battle we just witnessed. Roman Reigns made Cody Rhodes pay. There was no obstacle Roman couldn't overcome.
This did not end the way Cody Rhodes planned. Now Cody has to pick up the pieces and find a way to recover from this devastating loss.
Well, that's not quite where I wanted to end things, but again, I have 16 days to finish this. Eventually, I'll finish it. So I'm guessing with Roman being Pink Diamond, Cena's going to be Galaxy Opal. Or maybe he'll be Amethyst because I'm assuming it's a 2025 John Cena. But I doubt it. He'll probably be Galaxy Opal. Like, it should not be set up that way, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and figure out a way that we can stream Supercard. And then I might try and do that coming up in 1 or 2 days this week. Or next week, depending on how things go. And then for the schedule this week, again, if you're on Kick, you can find it on my main page. So I'll be streaming Mass Effect Collection tomorrow. Tuesday is going to be Part 5 of Doom Dark Ages. Thursday, Expedition 33, and then I might not stream Saturday. It depends on a couple of factors, and then Sunday we'll probably do maybe Zenless again. We'll see though. But until then, have a great rest